Sorry.
A
Go
tear
ahead.
was riding in the back of some cart, bound and tied, unaware of where he is, although he's picked up some pieces of conversation fading in and out of consciousness. But the party, after the old man Fergus incident of whatever year we're gonna make up it is, decided to try and break into the one tower in East Matlock, which is the one guarded place in the entirety of the town. So after a couple of unsuccessful attempts to lure the guards away, a little bit of pants shitting and some sneaky disguises, Lugdash and is currently hiding behind the tree in the market. Brood has run off to the tavern to find a bathroom to clean himself up after he pooped his pants. Pipes and Demi are along the backside of the tower. Pipes having been turned into a bird and then turning into a bird again back on the ground. Yes.
Can I just get the guy's name that he killed and I turned into again one more time?
Old man Fergus.
Fergus.
And Fen was last seen climbing up to the top of the tower, like a tree frog, where she had made it to the platform and was about to spring up from the railing onto the roof. I believe was the last thing that we left at. And as you do, Fen, you hear rustling underneath you and the sound of voices saying, "What was that? Did you see that? What are you doing?" You are no audio at this point. Made it worse.
First. Hello? Is this better?
It's still quiet. I'll just turn you up.
Where is your microphone? Are you? Can you move it closer, or is it in your?
It sounds like your microphone's like on the backside of your computer right now.
Yeah.
Unplug it, plug it back in.
Yeah.
Don't you normally wear a headset? No.
She was using a goddamn Logitech mini mic. I don't
Mini
know.
mic.
Mini mic.
Logitech microphone on
And
my
I'd like to
camera
broadcast this
feed.
special sponsor to HyperX. No, I'm just kidding. They're not paying.
I don't think HyperX is sponsoring us.
That was such good timing.
But
That was phenomenal.
if HyperX decides to sponsor us, we will absolutely be open to talking about that.
No, I feel like never mind.
We're gonna have to email HyperX company. Be like, hey,
No,
Look
they
up
probably
the
be
channel.
like, don't ever put our
You
shit.
have no
here.
audio now. You're deafened.
There we go. Wait.
You're not muted though.
Tech
Nice.
support.
Hey, tech support, fix it for us.
What's going on? Did you check your input?
Well, this guy went think. Okay, what's going on?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I saw his eyes go like
I
this.
can't hear you, but I would do the following. Confirm the input. If not, go to your devices and Windows and see if it even is being recognized. If not, switch different ports and see if that works as well.
Press I to open your inventory.
Roll for technology.
Yeah, try exiting out of Discord.
Control R, and I want you to type in services MSC dot. Shit, I forgot that. I don't know. I forgot it.
You're
Not anymore.
Did you submit a ticket already for this?
She's like, I'm
And
out.
would you like a ticket number for that? No, this lady was
Right.
cussing me out today, and I kind of snapped.
As you should have.
You're so calm, cool, and collected, though.
Usually, most of the time. There's this
Uh.
this guy today I was on the phone with for like an hour trying to explain like networking and topology to the guy, and I was like, dude, I don't even know some of this stuff, dude. I'm not that knowledgeable. Like how the network's set up,
Hello?
Oh.
Hey.
We can hear you.
like what makes the network
I didn't do shit.
possible and
Have
feasible.
you tried unplugging your internet and plugging it back in?
There's an actual definition.
Yeah.
What worked?
I stood up and I blinked 3 times and I spun around in a circle and clicked my heels.
All right.
Oh, why didn't you do that originally?
I
Did
don't
you
know.
do anything else? So just to confirm, you unplugged and replugged in and reset, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And other than that, we should be all set. Did you want a ticket number for that?
No, you've been not at all helpful. I want to speak to your manager.
Well, unfortunately, that's not really possible right now. But if you
Speak to
want, I
your
can give you
manager!
that ticket number. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
By the way, there's going to be a brief survey
My
at the
name
end of
is
this call.
Karen and my time will be respected. I demand to speak to your manager now.
All right, let me throw you on a brief hold for a moment. See if anyone's available. Okay. Put him on hold. I sit back in my chair for a sec. Go fuck. And then I lean back in my chair and I start messaging people.
One of
Probably
my
sit there. Yeah, I'd probably sit there
One
for
of
a
my
bit.
favorite things to do as a dispatcher, because I actually had important calls that I had to take, is when someone would call me like just to talk, or if they were being a dick, there would be no callers coming in. I'd be like, "Oh, sorry, I got to place you on a brief hold.
Oh yeah, there'd
Sorry,
be
another caller.
times
Please hold. Beep.
when they start going crazy at me or just start
Please hold, beep."
unloading on me about information and stuff. I just go, okay. So just need to confirm a few things because you just gave me a lot there. Like literally,
please
that's how
hold,
I say my shit. Because I'm like, dude, you
I
gotta
got-
call me. I am not as fast as as Chat GPT, dude. Like, chill out. I'm not a fucking hearing device that just
I got
jots
so
down
cool with it,
everything.
It was great.
Like, holy moly. Anyway, sorry,
All
we
right.
got lost.
Finn's climbing a building. Somebody called out to
Climbing
her.
the
Go from
building.
there.
I'm doing frog shit.
You hear muffled voices underneath you as you are on top of the roof of
Where-
this 40-foot
where
tall
Demi is
tower.
standing?
No.
Where-
From the windows, like the room with the windows that you just jumped
Oh.
over top of.
So am I now on the roof?
You are now on the roof, but you hear it sounds like they're about. It sounds like they're looking for what they just saw.
I just hold still. I flatten out.
Perfect.
I just do a sploop.
You still have that big pointy hat on?
Yep. Okay, I need you to make a stealth check with disadvantage because you are just on top of a roof on the only tower in town after having been seen.
Yeah.
No, they did not see me. That's not fair. They just asked what was that. That doesn't mean they saw me.
They caught a glimpse of you jumping up.
No, I should have just took care.
It was a crow. Caw.
I'm glad that I could be there.
Please hold. Got a stealth check with disadvantage.
Yes.
Hey. Ooh, starting strong. Ah, dirty 20 was at my disadvantage. It was a dirty
With
20.
disadvantage.
Yeah, the other one was a nat 20.
So you jump up and you lay down on the roof, and you hear people come out to check, and it looks like they're looking over the edge. They're trying to like lean back and look over up the slope, and you crawl into a spot where you're pretty certain you can hide. You grab your hat and you tuck it down. You hear them talking and conversing. Doesn't sound like they immediately see you, but they are on high alert for you, for anything suspicious up at the top of the tower now. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stay there and wait it out.
Okay. What is everybody else doing while Fen is sitting on top of the roof, laying down?
Oh,
I'd imagine
man.
I'd still be wiping myself.
You are cleaning yourself, yes.
Yes.
I feel like I got myself in a predicament, so it's gonna take me a minute to get back to the group.
I'm still a bird, or did I?
I think
Go
you shifted back.
I think I did.
I think you flew back down when Fen was you saw Fen crawling up.
I went to Demi.
and
I
you
flew down
to
and I
Demi.
went to Demi, who's on the other side of the tower.
She's on the back side of the tower, yeah.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
So yeah, I'm looking at Demi like, what do we do?
I'm pretty sure I still just got shit in my hands tied up in this wagon.
You are still
Okay,
in the wagon, being dragged along. Yes.
I got a great idea.
I don't know what's happening up above, right?
I mean, you saw. I'm assuming you're watching Fen, right? You're kind of just glancing up at her and seeing what she's doing. You saw her climb.
Mm-hmm.
You saw her hang upside down at the bottom with her sticky fingers and like peer over, and then you saw her start to climb up, and now she is gone. You can't see the roof from where you're standing.
Okay.
Everybody just kind of holding pattern and waiting to see what happens next.
Nobody's doing anything to help Fen.
I got poop on me.
That was your own choice. That was of your own volition, my guy.
That's all I'm saying is that I'm busy.
You decided to sit there in public and actively shit your pants.
You know, how the mighty have fallen from a beautiful start to a really well thought out play from us finally, and it literally turned into shit.
I was trying to be the character of Old Man Fergus.
You fell too deep.
It's called method acting.
Yeah, easy Joaquin. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
You're trying to keep up above your head.
I have a question, Mike. Do we have any indication that William is nearby?
We don't even know who William is.
Or I'm sorry, Atir.
William.
I mean, you're sort of like concerned that he wasn't here, but the last you found out, he was just going to meet you out to the west, and you came to this town, and you haven't really looked for him. So,
But
you
he was supposed to be in this area, right? Like,
all the note said was that he was heading west.
I thought he said. I thought in the note it said somewhere specific. No.
That he was going to Dahlhurst, which is to the west.
So I'd like to head back and regroup and figure out what Hype saw up there. Hypes, do you remember what you saw?
You're not near me yet, but I'm going to tell Fen, who's next to me, because
you're up there.
Fen is on the
or
roof.
not Fen. Fuck, Demi. Sorry. Told Demi. I'm telling Demi that I saw 3 guards up there, right? Because there's 2 guards down there. Yeah, and there's 3 guards up top. So that's 5 in total from what we know. I didn't see anything else on my way up, other than
plus the girl.
Yeah, plus the girl. Oh yeah,
Okay.
shit. Nice. But there's a girl tied up with, and I forgot, it was like blonde. What was it? It was pink skin.
You should write this down.
I felt like I should have.
Should have wrote this down. You are recalling.
We were all
Demi.
hanging out in person. I wasn't thinking, man. Also, I came in like pretty stoned. So,
He just wasn't tied up.
I thought she was tied up. Do you have it all written down?
No.
Oh, I was like, help a brother
But
out.
It was only a week ago. You should remember she wasn't tied up. It was.
Bro, a lot of stuff's going on for me, man. You know, a lot of information coming in and out.
Maybe you should write stuff down in your
We should've.
notebook.
I agree.
So
So,
she-
we're not talking. We're talking about things in the past. Here we are moving forward. So
You don't
Was
know
he
how many
tied
people
up
he's
to
tied up
being
this
held
week.
hostage?
say what?
Was she just being held hostage then, not tied up?
I don't know.
You don't know how many
Neither do I.
people
All
Brandon's
I
tied
saw
up
was
this
3
week.
guards and what looked to be an elf, I think, with pink skin and I think blonde hair.
Hey,
I forgot the color of the eyes.
sounds like she could be important to one of us.
Possibly.
We should probably try to
My
go in
fourth
there.
question tingles.
Wait. I got an idea. Let me help you out, Hypes. Hey, Finn.
They're not
Do
near
you
us.
see anyone up there?
Is Luke
No,
Dash
Luke Dash is on the other side of the market.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm only
I thought I
telling
was
Demi.
with Oh yeah.
No,
Sorry, I
you
was-
ran off into the tree.
You recapped
Yeah.
on the other side of a tree with Demi.
Yeah.
No.
So hold on, real quick. Luke, are you like looking out from the
Where-
tree? Are you like looking for anything? Or are
Where
you
am
just
I
kind of
now?
you're like in behind the tree that you and Brood went to plot the old man Fergus first thing that you did last week?
It's a good play.
Right, which was on the back side of the tower. Where's everybody else at right now?
So Demi and Hypes are behind the tower. The
Where's the
tree,
map?
tree is out the door of the tower on the other side of the market. The market's in the middle of the town.
Scratch it, buddy.
All right.
Then a couple 100 feet away from that is this tower.
Yeah,
On the back side, where there is no door, but there's a window 20 feet up, is where Demi and Hypes are standing. You are a couple 100 feet away at this tree that's kind of next to the market. Fenn's on top of the tower, Atir's in a wagon somewhere, and Brood is
Allegedly in a
tavern.
wagon.
Can I?
All right.
The 3 guards that were up with that girl, are they also in the same armor as the 2 that were guarding the door?
Yes.
Just
For
without
clarification.
helmets on?
Without what?
Helmets because
Correct.
they were all talking. Okay. All right.
What was it? Red and black.
I go join the group.
Okay. As you are
Hey, guys.
walking back across before you get there, are you looking for anything, or are you just walking right back?
I mean, I am probably like looking at the group. No, I'm not looking.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage for me.
Sure, I can do that. Big rolls.
How many cards are with you?
11.
11.
Enough for you.
You hear in your periphery, with your passive perception being so high, something that catches your ear. And you see, rolling into town, this oxen-driven cart that is covered with what looks like a small, thin farmer, and like a big, bulky farmer on the front, rolling into town as you are walking across. It's still down like on you hear it. It's really squeaky, and it's not very often that you see oxen pulling carts from where you're from. Most of the time it's horses or people in your case.
Okay. I rejoin the group.
Okay. Fen is still up top. It sounds like there's still people, Fen, if you're listening. It still sounds like they're directly underneath you. Still kind of on high alert, unconvinced that they just happened to see something, right?
I would. Are they on the balcony?
You're laying down on the roof. Do you go check if they're on the balcony?
I do not.
What do you what do you want?
Well,
No. What do you want? Food price.
I got 12. I don't even know what you're ordering.
You order?
Okay, I would like to cast Thaumaturgy again.
Okay.
And I would like to manifest a flutter sound.
A flutter sound.
Flutter.
Clutter?
Like, what's the clatter? Like pots and pans, like things falling. Kind of just like
such a clatter.
Yeah.
Okay.
From inside the room where I saw a little elven woman.
Okay, do you have to see the point?
It says within 30 feet.
Okay, you have to probably be able to see the point that you're trying to put it to.
It says you manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. Create one of the following magical effects.
Can you cast Thaumaturgy through a wall?
That can cause doors to open and shut.
Yeah, but can you... Alright, so if you're standing in a house, can you cast something into the room next to you that's closed?
If it's within 30 feet.
I don't think you can.
This does not give
that
any
seems
sort
absurd.
Again?
It just says within range.
Within 30 feet.
You have got... you.
Did she see the point on the way up there? She jumped by it.
What is she imagining just around the corner? I feel like that's reasonable.
In there. I don't think that's OP.
I don't think it's OP, and I don't think that it's that you have to see the point. Because if you're manifesting a noise or a wonder, if you would, then you wouldn't have to necessarily see it.
Right, like it can be tremors on the ground. It says you can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whisper.
Let me get a...
Alright, I will allow it to see where you're going with it. But be aware they're already on high alert for some shady things happening.
Yeah, I know. It was a calculated risk.
So what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to manifest the sound of a clatter. As in, like, as if somebody, like, bumped into a table and knocked something off of it, or, like, pots and pans falling, or basically as if somebody's clumsily, like, you know, rummaging around inside the room.
Okay. Make a stealth check, because you have to be vocal to cast Thaumaturgy. You have to speak the incantation.
What am I? I'm sorry. What am I rolling for?
Stealth.
Deception.
You're rolling for stealth to see if you can cast the spell without.
At 20, baby.
What did you get?
Plus
a 20?
1, so 21. 21.
Okay, so you are very quiet about it. And you create the sound of pots and pans in this room. And you hear a couple of the guards go, "The hell was that?" And then a brief second goes by. "Oh, pots in here? What was that?" And you hear more rumbling around, like the sound of movement from underneath you.
He just really wants me to get caught, you guys.
You can do it. You're small.
I mean, when you looked at this room, it was a couple of desks and a couple of pieces of paper, and then you decided to make it sound like pots and pans.
I said like pots and pans, like a clatter, like somebody had run into something and knocked something off a table.
Yeah, like some pots and pans. You said pots and pans. We went with pots and pans. No pots and pans up there.
Did we hear that from the ground?
No, you are 40 feet away.
I mean, 40 feet's not that far to hear pots and pans falling. It's like
this is why it takes us so long to play.
No, you don't hear the pots and pans. You guys are sitting on the ground waiting for Fen to come back still.
All right, I joined the group.
Do I have my poop cleaned yet?
Yeah, sure. Go back to the group.
Do I notice anything on the way back?
Make a perception check.
Whoa. 2. Oh, what's my phone?
You don't notice anything.
5.
You stole me in Fergus.
So are we all back together minus Sven right now?
No, I changed back to Brood.
Okay. I thought you were on your way back to us. I'm sorry. I want us all to be together before I split. Well, actually, well, I'm gonna try and see if I can possibly get William or the tier back with us here. So I'm telling, because Lug Dash is with us now as well, right? Me and Demi.
And me. I'm back.
So you are with us?
Together, yes.
Okay.
Did Brood clean the shit off of himself?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no more poopy on my leg.
So because we're all together minus Sven, I'm gonna, before we do anything to this building, because I will also fill these two in on the fact that I saw that girl up there with the 3 guards. I'm gonna go scout the area. I'm gonna transform into, oh shit, hang on. I just had it, hang on.
Guy just learned he can be a shapeshifter.
Yeah, it's level 6 druid.
I just had like a brain. I was like, there's so many possibilities.
Level 6 druid, 120 hours into the campaign. He's like, oh, I can shapeshift, you guys.
Me just being friends with them, and I'm just like, how long have you been able to do that? We could have had so much fun back in the day.
There's one animal that you should turn into right now. Like it's.
What do you mean?
There's one very obvious animal you should turn into right now. If you're trying to look for something.
Ah.
Don't you have Nakama with you? Just tell Nakama to go sniff shit out.
Well, that's the thing. We can't smell. So you have to. I'm trying to
say.
Hey Brandon, do you have eagle vision?
Like
I
Assassin's
have
Creed
equipped right now.
Have it equipped right now. Just be an eagle, dude.
I'll just change into being an eagle.
I'm looking up the bird with the best sight right now, man. I'm trying to be creative here, you know. And then you guys are like, you should turn into this guy.
You know what? Turn into a
I'm gonna turn
pterodactyl.
into a fucking falcon, and I'm gonna fly out and see if there's any other guards with this type of armor. And I'm gonna scout out the area to see if it's clear before we do anything to this tower.
Okay. Does anybody do anything while he's doing this?
I run over to pet the oxes.
Okay. They're
Plan.
walking through, and you go over and pet the oxes. They've stopped about 100 feet from the tower, kind of closer to the market stalls. But you go over and you pet the oxes. They're big and burly like you are. You kind of feel a little at home with them.
Can I start? Wait, never mind.
I have beast sense. I asked them what they are.
Beast sense.
No, sorry, I have to speak with animals. Yeah, I want to ask them what they are. I've never seen a beast like this, right?
I mean, you might have encountered one. You haven't seen one being worked like this before.
Okay, I won't. Do the guys on the cart say anything?
They have gotten off and are in the market, actually.
If I wasn't such a high-class citizen, this would be interesting. I take a look at their cart.
Make a investigation check. Are you like opening up the back of the cart? It's like a covered wagon almost.
I mean, I'm just peeking around. I'm there,
Okay.
heading,
So,
looking.
As you're just kind of hanging out with the oxen, you take a quick lap around the cart, and you see crates of what looks like fruits and vegetables in the back that you can see.
I'm hoping for one big blueberry.
Right.
True. Covered in shit.
All right. I grab a fruit. So I'm a terrible person. I'm hungry. I grab a fruit.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I'm a terrible person.
As he's doing that, Hypes, you fly up into the air. I need you to make a perception check. I will give you advantage because you are a falcon.
I got a 12.
You are able to fly. You would get a 12. As you take this apple, I don't know. What do you want to grab?
Did you see that? Okay.
Asparagus?
Yeah, an apple. I grabbed a fruit.
I was like,
so you grab this apple. As you turn around, you see this little kid looking at you with like this look of horror on his face. But he's very thin, like rails. And he's kind of eyes grow a little bit bigger as he stares at you.
Here's the problem.
I check him.
He goes flying 10 feet onto the ground, starts screaming, gets up, and runs away.
I give the apple to the ox.
Here's my fucking milkshake.
Okay. The ox just sits there and...
All right, that's all I'm doing. Somebody else do something.
Where did the people go on the cart?
The market somewhere.
That sucks. I can't transfer anything else for until we short rest. But...
We should just take the cart. Thoughts, Blue Dash?
Where are we gonna take it from? Why? You're not even around me yet.
All right, Hypes, what did you roll for your perception check? Well,
23.
23. Soaring through the air,
you
see, with your eyesight, you see...
Legolas, what do your eagle eyes see?
You see Fen laying down on top of the roof. You see the 2 guards in front of the tower. You see the 3 guards and the elven woman scrambling underneath Fen, clearly looking for something, as if they lost something. You see at each end of the town, 2 guards stationed on the road that comes in. And then you see, as you soar up high, how wide are you looking around the town? Remember, this is like this little, like, village surrounded by farm fields.
I'm going far out and about just to, so like not just around the town, but around like the area as well.
You're gonna do a lap.
Yeah, like a big lap around and survey the whole area, even like outside of the city, like a a good amount.
So as you are flying around, you see you're looking into the cornfields, and you see a couple of farmhands. What you also notice in the fields is that those same guards that are in the town seem to be sprinkled in all of the fields. There's a field of soy and a field of wheat that have a guard or 2, as well as like 10 farmhands. It doesn't look like the guards are actually doing any work as you're flying. And as you are flying around, you notice a familiar blue person in the sugarcane fields, who you swear has horns on top of his head.
Working in the fields. So he's not in the cart anymore? He's like out there working?
I mean, you didn't know that he was in a cart in the first place. You just knew he was to the west.
Yeah, that's
so
right. That's fair.
You swear it looks like him, and maybe it's just this shocking resemblance because you don't know that he's lost. You don't know that he's not okay. You just expected him to go and have some business dealings in dollars, right? But God, he looks so familiar.
Can I like falcon in on him? Like zoom in? You know?
Zoom, enhance.
Yeah. Like my head's just like
super.
No, it would be the opposite. It would be your body doing this, but your head like doesn't move.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you
Again?
You do a lap, and it looks like his clothes. And you're trying to think to yourself, why is he up here working in the fields?
Am I able to? I want to fly closer to him. I want to be able to be in. Can I get close to him to talk to him?
Sure.
That's what
do
I'm
you
do.
say?
I'm a bird.
Sorry, what he meant to say was caw.
A tear. As you are cutting down some sugarcane with machete, you hear this fluttering sound. As this bird is flying overhead.
I look up like, all right, and just kind of accept my fate of cutting sugarcane for a little bit, and I glance back up at the bird, and then I go back to working as I'm assuming I've been beaten into submission by now.
Have.
Sweet.
Question. Since I got closer, am I now close enough to confirm?
You are confident that is a tear, but you are not aware that anything is out of the ordinary.
Because I can't really communicate with you because I'm a bird.
You did communicate. You said, "Caw!"
Yeah. I'm just saying, am I,
I thought druids in their wild shape or whatever it is can still speak. Like our party should be able to understand them, shouldn't they?
Got the voice of he's got the body, he's got his mind, but he's got the body of a falcon.
I don't see anything that says I can't communicate or can communicate. I probably have to look more into it. Regardless, I'm just gonna assume I can't. How do I go about this? Because I can't go back. Knowing that it is a tier, I would like to quickly swoop down as he's chopping the sugarcane fields, and I'd like to, with precision, take an article of his clothing, like a quick snippet out of his rags.
You can't cast, for clarity, you cannot cast spells, and your ability to speak or take any action that requires hands is limited to the capabilities of your beast form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So can't really communicate.
So you gotta snatch it with your claws.
Yeah. I'm
your talons.
And I'm a falcon too, so I'm like, bam. You know what I mean?
Me like, bam.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna grab an article of the clothing so then I can go back and then, give it to Nakama, and then we go find you.
Nice.
Okay. What piece of clothing are you trying to grab in a tier? What clothing? So a tier, you would have been stripped of your armor at this point.
Which I didn't really have.
You didn't really have. You were just wearing clothes, but you are now wearing very ragged clothes. It's rough.
I'd say probably this shirt would probably be the easiest, or like a sleeve.
I would like, the loosest article of the clothing, whether it be how some slaves just had a tunic, essentially, like a rag tunic. Like if it's something like that, or
they were slaves.
Well, I'm saying in rag.
Bro.
I'm describing like that. I'm not saying they were slaves.
Slavery does not exist in this universe. People are valued.
Guys, I have a great idea.
I'm valued for
You
labor.
were beaten into submission, and you're forced to work in the sugarcane fields. Sorry, but I'm describing what it would look like because you're saying rag. So I'm trying to help figure out where I'm going to try and get the article of clothing because I don't want to hurt him. I'm trying to find the loosest article of
Okay,
clothing.
you're not trying to hurt him. I need you to roll an attack to grab the shirt off of his back without hitting him.
Wouldn't it?
So it's a very easy way for you to hit him, but you are also trying to hit him while not hurting him. So I need you to roll an attack on him as the bird with your talons.
Wouldn't it be sight of hand?
No, it's an attack. You're trying to physically grab him with your talons. You're doing a bird attack. Caw!
I would figure it would be something different. How would I?
It'd be like an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah, right.
The bird has an attack sheet.
I don't think falcons can ever be unarmed.
There's a falcon attack sheet.
Yeah, on the sheet for the falcon that you use to be like, hey,
I just said I was transforming into a falcon. I didn't have any sheets pulled up. I didn't know.
Dog, go to your wild shapes. Falcon. There's no falcon. Eagle. Can you shape? I guess you can.
Where the fuck's my wild sheets, brother?
Shape into something that can fly already? I guess we should check this.
I was like, I've done this twice now, so.
I don't think you can fly yet. Hold on.
A raven, allies, raven, rat, bear.
No, I don't think you are high enough level to be able to fly yet. Now that I'm thinking about this.
Under the light of Sahainanin.
So does he just transform out of being a bird and just flop into the field?
He just rewinds time.
No, yeah, we'll just go back.
Just turn back into yourself.
Yeah, just fall down. It's like, oh yeah, I can't be like this.
Oh.
And I am checking. Wild shape, fly, 5e.
Fuck.
You have to be Druid 8 to get access to flying creatures.
Titties. So what's the plan then?
You can swim. Well, I'll let you have the Raven that you went up with because we're already past that. And you've already used that information. But we're rewinding time. You have not been a falcon. You can't turn into a falcon. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm a raven.
No. I'm going to give you the Raven from the previous session because I'm not going to. They saw the 4 people.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Otherwise, just Demi and Luke Dash and Brood don't know about the 4
So
people.
I just
up there.
proved back to where everybody is.
Yeah, you're just back. We're just going to erase that you flew away.
Well, there goes a solid 30 minutes.
Don't worry. Atir is also in a different spot now. So don't
Sweet.
try and just look for him in the fields.
Fuck.
Yes, I'm not just cutting sugar canes.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna transform into Nakama, me and Nakama, and we're gonna go and try and scout out the area.
Okay.
Same
dogs.
concept as a pack of wolves. Yes.
It's a pack of 2 dire wolves running through a town.
Not through a town, just on the because we're like
You're in the middle of the town.
I thought you said there was a road that leads right out, but yeah,
There
I guess.
is, but you are currently in the middle of the town. I mean, you could do it.
Over there.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna skedaddle.
Okay, so you shape into what do you change into? Do you change into a dire wolf? Is that
Yeah.
Do you
Me
have
and Nakama.
access to a dire wolf?
Oh, well, I just thought I could.
There are restrictions as to what you can change into.
All right, dude. I thought, being right next to the dog and it being like a fucking guardian
It's
and
level
everything.
capped, so you can't turn into a direwolf at level 1, Brandon, because that seems a little fucking broken.
Well, how do I check that?
Let's see. It is a challenge rating 1. You can get to half your level, I believe, in challenge rating, so you can change it.
Then I transform into a dire wolf.
Okay, so you are a little bit smaller than your friend Nakama there, but you are 2 wolves. You maintain some of your green tint, and you begin to walk through town as 2 huge wolves.
We go to the nearest exit. Yeah, we're trying to go out to scout the area to see if there's any more guards that are, like that. Because there was only those guards that came from there to the town hall. So we're just seeing if there's any more guards in the area. Okay. I obviously don't want to go as far as I did.
Right, so you'll go to like the edge of town. Can you roll a stealth check if you are trying to go stealthy? And if you are not, just roll a perception check, please.
I think stealth is the way. 2 bigger dire wolves.
I mean, dire wolves should be pretty quiet. They're wolves.
Yeah. I guess theoretically, yeah. So we'll roll a stealther.
How are my ox doing?
13.
They are all done with their apple. 13, does that include your bonus?
Oh, I had advantage or something?
Okay, I'm going to teach you how to use your wild shape. Go to your extras on your character sheet. I spent hours doing this for you.
Okay, so extras.
You see how you can add an extra? And you can choose a category, right? To kind of filter it down.
No, it just shows Nakama.
And you can't add any in the app?
You see any spot?
I don't know what the app looks like. I don't have any characters in the app.
It doesn't really look like I can.
I think you have to do it.
Michael, you need this?
Like,
no, I've got
your character.
I don't know if I can get to his character sheet though on mine.
Yeah, I'm going to manage. I'm going on the website app thing.
Yes, do it from the website because you can. Books, campaigns, characters. Hold tight, everybody. We'll get this sorted out so Brandon doesn't have to rely on me to do all his wild shaping for him.
I'm new to this.
I'm new. I don't know what to do.
Oh, here. Go. Last features. So be.
No, so just go to like your inventory, like your character sheet on the site.
Yeah.
And then go to extras and you can hit manage extras. Right?
Same go here. Inventory. Manage inventory. I think that's what he said.
Brandon, here.
All their possessions.
This is what I want you to get to. Okay? See this? This is where your actions are, your inventory. If you go extras here, you have Nakama. So you have Nakama's character sheet. If you hit manage extras,
Hang on. Siphoning through things. Yeah, I don't have anything that has that on the app itself, so I gotta just open it up
your
on
computer.
I am.
And then there's a category called Wild Shape.
Oh, there you go.
can use any animal that's in here that fits your criteria, and your criteria for wild shape is max is a half, but yours is actually different.
His would be a familiar, right?
No, it'd be a wild shape.
No, it's a wild shape. Yeah. But your CR level is different because of the moon, right?
Because of the moon?
Didn't you go like the circle of the moon?
Yeah. Are you in my character sheet?
I'm looking at it, yeah. It's got a different CR rating, but I don't know what it is. I think it's circle of the moon CR rating 5.
Can I see your mouse?
Yeah.
Circle forms. Do you have circle forms anywhere on your sheet?
Under features and traits.
Oh yeah, circle forms. The rights of the circle. Starting at second level, I can go as high as 1. You can use your wild shape to transform into a beast challenge rating as high as 1. You ignore the max. CR column of beast shapes table must be abide by the other limitations there.
Okay, so starting at 6th level, you can transform into a beast with a challenge rating as high as your druid level divided by 3 rounded down. So you could be a level 2 CR monster right now.
Okay.
Right?
That means I'm a baller. So I could be a bloodhawk. Yeah, so direwolf, add. Boom. And then I would need to do a stealth.
It gets a +6 to stealth.
+6?
I think
Why?
So. Nakamas gets a +6. I just assumed you also got one.
Oh no, this one's a +5.
Oh.
But that's 18 then.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
the 13.
So you two start sulking into the shadows, hunting as you would as apex predators. And then I need you to make a perception check to look for these guards.
Do I roll twice or just once?
You get a +6 for perception too.
Just roll once.
Okay. So +6 plus my advantage already. Which is +3 perception. So it's 9 total, which I needed. So that's 16.
16. You see the 2 guards on one side of town. As you move over to the other side, you see the 2 guards on the other side of the town. You do not see any additional guards scattered throughout. There's like one in like the market who's like shopping, but you don't see any on-duty guard people other than the 4 stationed on the other ends of the street. You do notice that wagon with the oxen as Luke Dash is feeding them. But all looks, considering the chaos you guys have imposed over the last hour or so, things look like they're kind of calming down again.
Would I be able, while I'm stealth or whatever in this situation, would I be able to sneak out and scout around the village a little bit? Since it sounds like I was just in there.
Are you're trying to get to the like past the guards without them noticing you?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, you slink behind a house and out. You think that you're kind of away. Doesn't look like any of the guards have cared about what you are doing. that are on the edge of the streets. You're just taking a quick cursory look, glance around the town into the fields. All you see are fields right now.
Okay.
That's fully grown, and some wheat fields that are about as tall as you are.
Would Nakama be able to remember his scent?
Whose scent?
Tears, out of curiosity. I'm asking you. I'm not, would he be within the range of him catching a familiar scent? Not saying that we know he's there, but we're just looking around.
He does not advantage with smell. He does not. He's sniffing, but he doesn't know what to sniff for. Right? He's sniffing and just taking in the smells, and he does say to you that it smells like there's more people out in fields, but
Card. I don't know if I should continue this, but I feel like I should. Would it be difficult for me to get back into the village to them, or am I kind of in a situation where going back I might get caught again?
No, you think you can find a way through that same path that you took out.
Okay. Now, did I go around the area yet, or no?
Sure.
And still nothing, like around the village. Didn't notice anything.
Yes, I told you he's not in the same spot.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know that.
Okay, yeah, he's.
I know. Because I know you said he was farther away. I was just saying in the vicinity outside kind of like thing. But yeah, no, that's fine. I'll go back to the group and then go ahead and transform back and inform them that there is just guards stationed at, every entrance, essentially.
Okay. These are guards that your party saw on the way in too, right?
Yeah.
Like you saw two of the guards standing next to the town.
Yeah, basically I'm letting them know it's just them and what's in the tower.
What are you guys trying to do? Fen, you're still up top, laying down on the roof.
Yeah, I don't know what other options I got. Till somebody else tries to do something.
Okay. Luke Dash is over feeding his oxen. Luke Dash, have you made your way back to the party as you see the dogs returning? Or are you still hanging out with the oxen?
I'm liking these oxen. We weren't doing a whole lot. Wait, so dogs are returning. I rejoin with the party, sure.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Dogs are coming back. What do the dogs say? Who let the dogs back?
Can I ask a question about the structure of this tower?
Sure. You want me to
Would
draw it in paint?
I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
Is there any way that I can peer over the edge to see onto the ground where my party members are without those on the balcony seeing me?
Yeah, the roof covers the outskirts of the balcony so that when it rains, they stay dry.
Okay,
right?
I was envisioning something different. Okay,
Oh, nice.
that makes me feel a little better about my predicament. Is it a flat roof or is it a pitched?
It is pitched.
Oh, I've just been
Yes, it's like as flat as you can onto it, and they leaned back to see up it, and they could see the first how if you're looking at a roof that is slanted this way, right?
Get off! You are so soggy and disgusting. Get off my bed. Okay, I was envisioning something different. Okay, so. If I turn around, can I see my party members kind of down on the ground?
Yeah, you see them congregating.
Okay. Can I kind of wave at them?
Sure. As you look down, you get a little anxiety. It is 40 for you now, it's 50 feet straight
But I'm
down.
sticky.
Yes, but it is still a 50-foot straight down to see your party.
I'm just trying to like quietly mouth words like.
So everybody is currently sitting conversing with Hypes, and nobody has noticed you yet.
I'd like to kind of glance for her. I knew she was up there at one time, didn't I?
Yeah, unless you were told. You weren't over here when she went
Well, I
up
thought
there.
I saw her climb it. That's why I ran into Old Man Fergus. Was
He was
because
told. I told him that
she
that's
was
where she
climbing.
was.
Okay,
I was
so
gonna
yeah.
say you watch me.
So you glance up and you see her, and she's really excitedly waving at you.
I wave back.
You're not a little bitch.
That's it.
Jalapenos are not even spicy.
I have one hand still there.
So what is the plan here? You guys have a party member stuck on top of a roof 50 feet above you.
Is she above
She's
the
on
window?
the roof above the window. So it's like a pointed roof, right? That covers the outside like viewing deck that's outside of this glass lighthouse-esque room where the 4 people were in.
You're still a wolf, right? No, you're back.
I had to so I could tell you guys what I saw.
Oh, did you tell us what you saw? Okay,
So-
I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, I
We
said
have-
it's all the same.
We have it here.
Same guards. It's just the 3 up top with the girl, which I don't know now. I was gonna say something else, but I don't know that now. Yeah, no.
While they're thinking about it, can I start to kind of like test my stickiness by turning around on the roof and having my eyes facing downward instead of upward?
It's usually just kickstart for me.
An acrobatics check, athletics.
Athletics. You're not being acrobatic yet.
Yet.
Ground is gonna come very quickly towards you, though.
But maybe not. A 16?
16, you feel like you've got a pretty decent hold on this roof. Although it is starting to get a little hot. You know how frogs are when like they're sitting on like cement just baking in the sun?
Frying? Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. If anybody's ever been rock climbing and seen those like or Olympic gymnasts, they're ready to do a routine and they like reach into their little chalk bag and they like chalk up their hands. I've got my little flask of water and I just like you're just the time I peer just the tiny little bit over the edge to see if the guards are on that side of the balcony. Or if they're on the opposite side of the building.
You do not see them leaning up against the guardrail. Do you look further?
I do. Wait, before I do that, can I listen?
It sounds like they're still moving around a whole bunch.
Okay.
Can we hear like anything up there? Like
if
I screamed, would they be able to hear it?
Yeah, but not very well. It's 40 feet straight up. Think of how hard it is to communicate with somebody 4 windows up, right?
It's not that hard.
They're on the 4th floor. Like, general talking is just muffled sounds to them, right?
Okay. So, if I tell Nakama, well, no, this is the middle of the, never mind. I take it all back. Take it all back.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, Hypes, you told us that you saw a tier. Like, elaborate on that. No, we don't know that. You don't know that there's people up there.
God rewound time.
Yep.
I missed
We have
a lot
no
of that.
idea.
There's like the Prince of Persia, Sands of Time.
So
We
so Hypes
all right.
can't fly, so he was
Yeah.
never a crow. Okay.
Yeah. No, I was never a falcon.
Never a crow.
I was a
Never
crow.
a falcon. We'll give him the crow, like whatever. He just went up and Fen saw it, and like we'll let him know that you guys know that there's 3 people up there, or 4 people up there, whatever. But no, you are unaware of the population in the fields right now. You just know of the guards on either side of the town, and the same guards are in this tower. You are unaware, they're probably just city watch. You don't know that they're anything different.
It would be a total of 6. Wait,
You've seen 6 on duty guards, plus the 3 up top for 9 on duty.
And then, what about the 2 that were at the bottom of the tower, guarding the door?
2 on either side of the road, 2 at the tower, and 3 up top is 9.
Oh.
I see Fen climbing, and I run over to catch Fen. We haven't exchanged anything, but I got my arms out. I'm like, let's do it. That's all I got. On Fen now.
Nice of you, Luke Dash.
Are
I
you
like
jumping?
our little older brother, younger sister dynamic that's happening here. It's really cute, in my opinion.
Are you jumping?
No.
Do I? Yeah. I mean, I feel like I would definitely be yelling right now, like, Ben, what are you doing up there? Come down. Arms up. Let's do it. What are you doing?
As you start to say this, you see, as you're looking up at Fen doing this, a head pop out.
I've never worked more like a thumb in my life. Oh my god.
What the hell are you guys doing down there?
You're not Fen.
Who's Fen?
Is that the guards?
Do you point?
Yeah, well,
wait.
I'm
I need to make sure I'm following. Is that the guards that he's having this conversation with on the balcony?
Yep.
Okay, while that's happening, are all 3 guards yelling
it's
at
just
Luke
the one, and he turns and he looks up.
Yeah, well, I've already pulled my head back over the rim. I haven't moved, but I've pulled my head back.
What the hell are you? What's a Fen?
Tell him to come down and look at it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Get
come
out
down
of here.
You'll have a better angle.
Get out of here. He waves his arm at you and walks away.
You get out of here.
I mean, he's walking away. Now's the time to jump.
Yeah, Fen, what are you doing up there? Come on.
You can hear the conversation, Fen, of in this deep feminine voice. We need to send someone down there to clear them out. Something's going on. Right away.
Fen.
As you hear Fen call again, you hear another person walking towards the edge.
Jump. Again.
This time, Luke Dash, you see a round, bald head look over and just looking at you.
Oh, I'm getting a really bad intrusive thought right now. I'm not gonna do it.
Do it.
I got nothing. Hands are up. Just waiting.
What are you guys doing?
I am ready.
Wait, so I heard her say we need to go clear them out, something's happening.
Yep.
When I jumped onto the roof, did it look like she was Confined or in distress?
He's the only one that was not wearing armor.
I did not see any handcuffs or chains or...
Saw her standing at the table looking over some papers.
Okay.
Do it.
I
know what you're thinking, and I want you to do it so bad.
Is the pitch true? Is it like this, or is it like this? Is it like a 4-way pitch, or is it a 2-way pitch?
It's a 4-way pitch, so all 4 sides go up as like a cathedral top.
Okay. So I see the little bald head beneath me.
You do.
Jump on its head.
She is. To be fair, she is set back about a foot off of the edge, because like there's enough clearance for the water to come down, right? So there's about like 2 feet of clearance for the water to go down, and she is just leaning over to stick her head out. Doesn't look like she's trying to converse with Luke Dash, but it looks like she's just kind of taking in what's going on.
When the guards said that they were going to go clear everybody out, how many did I hear leave? Did I hear one leave, or did I hear multiple leave?
You didn't hear any leave because they did not make any noise when they left, so you don't know how many have left. Okay. You heard her say someone needs to go clear that out, and then you heard more rustling and you saw her poke her head over.
I don't know what to do.
So we don't want to.
I am stressed. And this is not Fen, this is me. I don't know what to do. I am stressed.
This might be the end of Fen.
Fen's just gonna have a panic attack and pass away on the roof.
Jump down, grab her head, pull her over the railing.
The intrusive thought I had is to just frog like onto her bald head, but I'm not gonna do that.
Just do it.
Just roll another character.
Immediately died. Immediately passed away.
I mean, if you fall 50 feet, it's probably not great for a 2-foot tall frog.
Hey, the terminal velocity of a frog is probably not that of your typical humanoid creature in T&D.
And plus, you have Lugash catching her.
Yeah.
I turn to the party and I go, "Why is she not coming down?"
Wait, does the little bald elf lady think that we're talking about her? That would make me so happy.
She is just looking over.
Ben, don't make me come up there.
Can I look up at her?
Lady,
Go up there.
wave, and call for Fen.
So she sees you also do this, and without moving what she's observing down below, you do see her move one of her arms and go back to resting her arms on the railing as she's looking down.
I'm gonna whisper to the party.
I think she has a gun.
Can I look at her and see if I recognize her?
You can make a perception check to see if you recognize this person from 40 feet away, staring up, seeing just her face.
16.
You have no idea who the fuck this is.
Dang.
You recognize that you have no idea who this is.
I don't feel like we should really poke and prod with them if she's not being held captive, right?
Do you guys remember the description of the guards that he gave?
They were red and everything.
Yeah,
right.
red and gold armor. Right? You said red and gold or red and black? Red and black armor, full plate, helmet with a visor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And halberd, so they're very heavily.
Yeah. No, I know that, but like also it's not like they're bad people. You know what I mean? It's not like they're doing anything wrong in this tower. It just looks like that's like the lady who's like, I don't know, maybe the boss.
But maybe a tear's in there.
Are you guys doing anything else right now? Are you still just sitting around kind of waiting, watching her as she's looking down at you?
Just wait
I'd like to ask who's in charge to her. I'd like to scream, who's in charge?
State your business, dwarf.
We're looking for a friend who came out west. His name is Atir. He's... What was the race? Thank you. He's a tiefling, a blue tiefling. We were hoping to find him. Do you know anything of this man? And then my dog barks.
Oh.
Like a good boy.
Like a good boy.
Make a persuasion check.
Oof. 16. Pretty high.
What business do you have with him?
He's a friend of our travels. He's part of our party. We got separated for some reason. And we're looking to meet up with him after many moons.
We have a surprise. We have a birthday gift for him.
This is a request from the Sentinel of the Guardian of the Forest of
I hate any.
Got the name of my forest, but I am the Guardian. Sally Forrest, I think.
At this, you see her head disappear.
She's probably coming down to open the door for us.
Shit, sorry, Zoro.
Let's go to the front door and wait like this.
Did she not do anything?
She didn't say anything. Her head just disappeared.
I take this opportunity to launch at Luke Dash.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Never missed a frog in my life.
He just lets out this. Okay.
What do you want? No handling?
Okay.
After my epic dialogue. Fuck.
Ben,
Just.
You ever
I
seen
need to get
Frogger?
more dice.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Bye,
Blue
Pen.
Dash.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I need you to make. You're trying to catch her.
Yep.
You need more?
I
Athletics.
need another D6.
Here.
A D6.
B1s, baby.
I have one.
4.
For him. He's doing the D6.
Oh, he's doing the.
Yeah.
Gotcha. My bad. New.
He had to use one of mine.
Yeah.
Because he
We
didn't have
want
enough.
athletic check.
Got one right here for you.
Badass die.
I'm scared. I'm trembling.
Nope. Zoro.
Blue
Yeah.
Dash, make a athletics check to
Yes, sir.
see if you can catch her.
You swallow it, you fucker. I love you, buddy.
A 12.
Okay. Fen,
Headshot.
how are you getting down? Are you jumping down?
Yep.
Can I have another D6, please?
You're lucky I have a +8 on that also. I rolled a 4.
This is not gonna end well for poor Fen.
Fen, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as you leap from the roof into Luke Dash's hands. He does catch you. Luke Dash, you also take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as she flies into you like a boulder from 50 feet away.
Hey, I'm a very light boulder. I
Psychos.
am an
Very-
amphibian. Thank you very much. My bones are about this big.
Small, sticky boulder.
He's pissed.
Blue Dash. You are not poisoned.
I'm sorry. Lou,
You're
she's immediately panicked. She's immediately panicked.
Did you just poison me?
You are not poisoned. In fact, you touch her skin to skin, and you expect to feel a little woozy from it, but it's
Woozy.
doesn't seem to have the adverse effects that it has had on you in the past.
Can I say Fen immediately panics? Can I cast Prayer of Healing onto him?
So, as you smash into him, right? You are both lying on the ground. You're obviously a little rougher for wear, right? You're not going to be able to immediately get up and cast a spell. As you come torpedoing into him like a missile, you see 4 guards come out from around the corner. 2 on each side. Halbergs drawn, pointed at you before you are able to cast the spell.
Uh-oh.
I sit up and say, "This is Finn."
Can you see?
Yeah.
You guys aren't going anywhere. And as you are staring down these halbergs and guards, you hear a voice. Well, well, well. What do we have here? As
Here?
this elven woman comes from around the corner.
Can I look at her?
Sure. What do you want to look at her for?
Her face.
Again,
Riz.
How far away am I?
10 feet.
Face. Do see if I remember her, or if I know her?
Sure, we can use your perception check from before. You have no idea who this is.
Okay.
What do we have here? That's what we were set. Hi, Luke Dash, Finn.
Yes, this is Fen. And you seem to have come out of nowhere. And you
I was
look
on
like
your room.
shit. You were the one on your room. That makes sense. Huh, you had us in a tizzy for a couple of minutes up there. I think
I
we
was
should
trying
all...
to figure out her, and it didn't work like I thought it would, and then I was just stuck, and then I didn't think of a way to get down until I was already up there, and then you were really scary with your bald head, and I didn't know what to do, so I just jumped.
Yes, I think we need to have a little chat in a more intimate setting.
Do it without the
We're
swords?
not here. This seems fine.
Oh, we will definitely be doing it without the swords.
Without the what?
Who?
Without the what?
sword?
Without the swords.
Oh, great! Let me invite my friends. Pipes, Brood, Demi.
You see...
I point to them.
You point to them, who are all now being encircled. As
They're circled too.
4 more guards come from, you are unsure where, out behind you, and have encircled the party now.
You said without the swords, and that seems like more swords, not less
Oh
swords.
yes, you will be giving me your swords before we have a
I
little
don't
chat.
have any swords.
Well, anything you consider that anything that we consider a weapon will be confiscated.
I don't
We can
have,
do this the easy way or the hard way.
I have
Choose the hard
a
way.
peg leg that a friend gave me his leg because he said that my
I
legs
think that's
might
all we
taste
do.
yummy, and I didn't know what that meant, but then he gave me his leg.
So you have a okay. You can't have a stick. Give me your sticks, little frog lady.
I really like my stick.
Don't give them to me now. I will set them on fire.
Wait, is Finn crying?
That's not very polite of you.
What was that?
See, sweetheart, this is my town. You are in my town.
Is your name on it? I didn't see the nameplate somewhere. I might have missed it. I didn't see. Blue Dash, did you see her name somewhere? What is her name? I don't know her name.
Then you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the guards, as you are saying this, takes the butt end of his halberd and smacks you with it. Again,
Luke Dash rages.
we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
I rage and draw my sword.
Yes! Hell yeah, Luke Dash!
I'd like to remind you, Mr. Giant Orc here, you are outnumbered and outweaponed.
How close is everyone circling in on us now at this point?
They have enclosed to the point where you guys are like within arm's reach of each other, a little closer now, and they have completely encircled you.
So
Within like 10
what's
feet.
the number of them again?
Oh, about 15 feet.
There are 8 guards and this elvish woman.
Brood, sing them a lullaby.
I was just like, I could do something just to make it go crazy, just pop off.
Just do it.
All I'm saying is we just need to have a little chat about our mutual friend Atir.
Oh, it's
You
here.
know it's here?
Yes,
Where
I know
is he?
it's here. Of course I know it's here. I don't know where he is.
Oh, well,
Can
then
I
thanks for your
see-
help. I
Can I
appreciate
tell
it.
if she's lying or anything? Is
Make
there
an
anything
insight check.
that lying little batch? I see through you as the guardian of the Sentinel. If I can roll good. Fuck.
Bro.
Just go ahead and tell me I failed and it was not good.
Seems like she doesn't know where he's at. Maybe she's trying to get more information as to where he could be.
Am I able to? Well, I'd like to ask her. When you say mutual friend, what is your standing with him?
Oh, see, I would like to know a little bit more about you before I tell you a little bit more about me. And it doesn't look like you're in a position to be negotiating here.
All right, what are we doing then,
I
lady?
again tell her who I am.
I don't know what any of that gibberish means. Stupid little dwarf.
I'd like to whisper, son of a Sahanine, just under my breath.
Stupid little dwarf. So, Mr. Tall, what is it? Like you a deer or something? What is this going on here?
Yeah, bear.
Bear. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Sorry, Mr. Bear orc thing. I like your vibe, but like a little much right now. I'm gonna take your sword, all of your swords, and we're gonna go have a little chat. Don't want you having the opportunity to stab me in the back, right?
I look to the party and say, "What are we doing?"
Think you should rage as I'm
already raging.
No,
I'm a bear with a sword.
I don't think we should do that there, bud. Unfortunately, he's kind of putting us down a path here.
How close is everyone to me?
I have no I'm just gonna go ahead and tell her that we'll chill. So I tell Nakama to sit and I put down my weapon.
Brood. He said everyone the party was within arm's reach.
So you guys are within like a 15-foot circle, and then they're Hallberg's distance away, like 25-foot circle around you.
Wait a second. Maybe I know.
All right, I follow Hypes. I unrage.
Good.
Weapon. Yeah,
You need
well,
a
I guess
pink that
weapons are
says
down.
I unrage.
Hey, unrage. He goes from being a bear pig to just regular man.
Yes. I sit next to Nakama.
I would like to lay down my
Good boys.
sword, but not my short sword. Can I keep that concealed?
Yeah, it's your penis, dude. Keep it in your pants.
Where are you holding it? Is it on your belt?
Right, Don.
It's in my equipment.
Which means it's like readily accessible for you to use, which means it would be like on your waist.
Can I hide that?
Make a sleight of hand check.
So I need to get rid of my quarterstaff? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, just.
I feel like we just.
You don't have to unequip it.
I know, I'm not.
Yeah.
Can I keep my small knife
I feel like there was a way out
concealed?
of it. We're kind of
You
fucked.
can also make a sleight of hand check.
5.
It's like that part in an
Five.
RPG. Stuck
You
in the
try
jail.
and hide it, and you feel this very, very sharp point between your shoulder blades and your back. You just hear, put it down.
So we're all weaponless. Nice.
Weapons are on the ground. Luke Dash just starts pulling out. I got my sword, my axe, my javelins, my dagger. I put my fishing pole down.
Just unloading your backpack on the ground.
Yes.
Demi, you hear a guard go, "Hey, the dagger too, little miss."
I like the Texan accent with it. Southern drawl.
Mm-hmm.
These are
Dagger
some
too,
cowboys.
Mishy.
Reminds me of what's the actor who plays James Bond?
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, Daniel Craig in Knives Out.
Oh. I was thinking like British guy, but yeah, no, in that movie, yes.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, I was thinking Sean Connery at first.
No, Daniel Craig.
Like, don't make me go back into that.
50 no's and a yes is still a yes. Brood, did you put your short sword down? We're gonna go have a nice little chit chat. Follow me. And she turns and she leads you up into the tower. As you are walking up, I'm assuming you guys are all walking and following the guards who are giving you like a little escort into the tower, right?
I'm riding Nakama doing this, but yes.
Yes.
As you are heading up, she says to you, Demi, "I think you're forgetting something, little miss."
What?
She puts her hand out. "Your book, please."
What?
Tell her to kick rocks. That's just knowledge.
That's not a weapon.
How ignorant do you think I am? Give me the book.
It's not a weapon.
Rock,
paper, scissors?
I know one of the circle when I see them. The book.
Yeah.
We could do this the hard way if we need to.
But that's my...
Yes.
I know.
You'll get it back. Give me the book.
Wait. Ask her about the one with the riddle.
Ask her about what?
Oh, thank you.
The riddle book.
Oh.
Act like you're putting a curse on it. So if they try and fuck with it, they'll be cursed forever.
Your book, please.
Could be weird.
Are you going to tell us where a tier is?
We're gonna go talk about it. You're gonna give me that book.
Okay, fine.
Hand over your spell book. Okay.
Yep.
As you all begin the steep descent up these stairs,
We're gonna be slaves. Sorry.
They do allow Nakama to go up with you, which is something that you were kind of like. And they have gathered all of your belongings, and you hear them store them somewhere in the first floor.
Yeah, right there.
What are we seeing as we're in this?
You see, as you walk in, there's a couple chairs, and there is an additional door in this bottom floor. And then it is nothing but staircase up with this chain in the middle that goes from the very top all the way to the bottom, which is for like an overhead chandelier, like a wooden brazier encased in glass, metal brazier. Sorry. And then as you're going up, there's torches along the wall, like torches to light your way as you go up, and you get to the top, and you are greeted with a couple of chairs and two tables with papers scattered all over them.
I take a seat.
Yes. Blue Dash, a man of action here.
So as you guys all arrive at the top, this elvish woman comes up behind you with three additional guards behind her. And she leans up against one of the desks and says, "So, how do you know a tier?" And that's where we're going to stop today.
Hey.
We still didn't get a tier.
Still didn't get him.
Still did not get a tier.
I
Boy,
tried.
he got it.
I
He's
tried.
close.
I come cliffhanger.